Today our topic is the Stoic perspective on finding your purpose. Life is a journey, and along the way, many of us ask ourselves, what is my purpose? Why am I here? These questions are not new. They have been asked for thousands of years, and the Stoic philosophers of ancient Greece and Rome had much to say about them. Stoicism teaches us that finding your purpose is not about searching for something outside yourself. It is about looking within, understanding your nature, and living in harmony with the world around you. The Stoics believe that every person has a role to play in the grand scheme of life, and your purpose is tied to how you fulfill that role. But how do you find it? How do you know what you are meant to do? Let's explore this step by step, using the wisdom of Stoicism. First, the Stoics remind us that life is not always under our control. We cannot choose the circumstances we are born into, the challenges we face, or the people we meet along the way. But what we can control is how we respond to these things. This is the core idea of Stoicism. Focus on what is within your power, and let go of what is not. When it comes to finding your purpose, this means accepting that you may not have all the answers right away. It's okay to feel uncertain or lost at times. What matters is how you move forward. Instead of waiting for a grand sign or a perfect moment, start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Purpose is not something you find by standing still. It is something you create through action. The Stoics also teach us that purpose is not about achieving fame, wealth, or status. These things are external and often beyond our control. They can come and go, and relying on them for meaning will only lead to disappointment. Instead, purpose comes from living a life of virtue. Virtue, in Stoic philosophy, means living with wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. It means being a good person, not for the sake of reward, but because it is the right thing to do. When you focus on developing these qualities, you align yourself with your true purpose. You become the best version of yourself, and in doing so, you contribute to the greater good. But how do you know what actions align with your purpose? The Stoics suggest starting with self-awareness. Take time to reflect on your strengths, your values, and the things that bring you joy. Ask yourself, what am I good at? What do I care about? How can I use these things to help others? Purpose is not just about what you do. It is about how you serve. The Stoics believe that we are all part of a larger community, and our purpose is tied to how we contribute to that community. This could mean being a good friend, a loving parent, a dedicated worker, or a responsible citizen. It does not have to be grand or dramatic. Even small acts of kindness and integrity can have a profound impact. Another important Stoic idea is that purpose is not a fixed destination. It is a journey that evolves over time. You may not have all the answers right now, and that is okay. Life is a process of learning and growth. The Stoics encourage us to embrace this process and see every experience as an opportunity to learn. Every challenge, every failure, every success teaches us something about ourselves and the world. Instead of fearing uncertainty, see it as a chance to grow. Trust that, as you move forward, your purpose will become clearer. The key is to stay open, curious, and willing to adapt. One of the most powerful Stoic practices for finding purpose is the concept of amor fati, which means love of fate. This means accepting everything that happens to you, good or bad, as part of your journey. Instead of resisting or complaining about your circumstances, embrace them. See them as opportunities to learn, grow, and become stronger. When you adopt this mindset, you stop seeing obstacles as roadblocks and start seeing them as stepping stones. Every challenge becomes a chance to practice courage, patience, and resilience. Every setback becomes a lesson in humility and perseverance. By loving your fate, you align yourself with the natural flow of life and find purpose in every moment. The Stoics also remind us that purpose is not just about what you do. It is about how you think. Your mindset plays a crucial role in shaping your experience of life. If you constantly focus on what you lack or what is going wrong, you will feel lost and unfulfilled. But if you focus on what you have and what you can do, you will feel empowered and inspired. This is where gratitude comes in. The Stoics practiced gratitude as a way of shifting their perspective and finding meaning in even the smallest things. By appreciating what you have, you cultivate a sense of abundance and contentment. This, in turn, helps you see your purpose more clearly. Finally, the Stoics teach us that purpose is not something you achieve once and for all. It is something you live every day. It is in the way you treat others, the way you face challenges, and the way you choose to show up in the world. Purpose is not about reaching a finish line. It is about running the race with integrity and courage. It is about being true to yourself and making a positive difference, no matter how small. The Stoics believe that when you live with purpose, you find peace and fulfillment, not because everything is perfect, but because you are living in alignment with your values and your true nature. So, how can you start finding your purpose from a Stoic perspective? Begin by reflecting on your values and what matters most to you. Think about how you can use your strengths to help others. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. Practice gratitude and love your fate, no matter what it brings. And most importantly, remember that purpose is not a destination. It is a way of living. It is in the choices you make every day, the way you treat others, and the way you respond to life's ups and downs. When you live with intention and integrity, you will find that your purpose becomes clear, not as something you have to search for, but as something you naturally embody. In the end, the Stoic perspective on finding your purpose is not about grand achievements or external validation. It is about living a life of meaning, virtue, and service. It is about being the best version of yourself and making a positive impact, no matter how small. It is about embracing the journey, loving your fate, and finding peace in the present moment. So, take a deep breath, look within, and start where you are. Your purpose is not out there. It is within you, waiting to be discovered through your actions, your choices, and your way of being. The Stoics remind us that life is short, and the time to live with purpose is now. Do not wait for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. Start today with what you have, and trust that the path will unfold as you walk it. This is the Stoic way to find your purpose, and it is a path that leads to true fulfillment and peace.